Alrighty, welcome back to gggaming. So here we are for our second showcase on the 7-star Tera Raid boss, which is Tyranitar. This one is going to be all around the Samurott build and how this thing can solo this guy. So let's get into it and check out what we are dealing with here. So we're going to go Dark Tera along with the Shell Bell held item. Okay, that's critical. You need that for the damage as well as some healing to keep yourself alive through this fight. But other than that, let's get over to the moves and talk about what we're running with. We're going to Night Slash, Taunt, Sword Dance, and Focus Energy. Okay, put these in your move pool. Night Slash, I added some power points to. You don't need to. You can leave it at the 15. But here's the key with Night Slash. Night Slash is an egg move, so you're going to have to do the egg move trick to be able to get it on your Samurott if it's not already there. What is an egg move trick? What is it? It is basically take your Samurott, delete one of its moves, forget a move, so it only has 3 with an empty spot. Equip the Mirror Herb item to it. All right, to that Samurott, and then put another Pokemon in your party that knows Night Slash. It already has Night Slash taught to it. Throw them out in a picnic, and then basically your Samurott will absorb the Night Slash into its open move slot. And then poof, there you go. You got it. So just in case you can't find it, that's where it's at. It's an egg move. Your EVs, you're going to run full attack, full defense, and then make sure you have that shell armor ability because it stops the critical hits. Super important, except for the one critical hit that it won't stop, which is right after clearing the stats because the game cheats and like deletes your ability or something. I don't even know, but we will use that to our ability, our benefit, whatever. Why am I walking through the crystal? Let's do this. Solo. Yes, let's get this win. Let's see if this works. We've had to reset a few times because we're just not finding that the Tauros was doing the job. So got a Star Raptor this time. See if RNG plays in our favor and gives us the win because he's not doing so well. 3 Night Slashes. Then we're going to set up our taunt. Alright, then we'll hold the taunt, we'll wait for the clear. Right there. So as soon as he clears, immediately into the taunt. And then he should knock us out. There we go. So I really don't know in terms of this party if Star Raptor is going to be a better option than the Tauros. Maybe the Star Raptor will get knocked out quicker because of Stone Edge. Flying type's weak against the rocks, so maybe that will go in our favor. Otherwise, we're just going to need some decent RNG to still get the win here. So we're going to Focus Energy. Need Focus Energy and pretty much 2 Sword Dances to be able to out-heal the damage. Or just some good RNG. There goes the other Dragon Dance, taunted. Perfect. Star Raptor got taken out there fairly quick. Basically one-shotted, which is good. So let's take a look. Down 2. So we're going to go right into another Sword Dance. Because like I said, you kind of have to have it. He missed. Look at that. Alright. So I'm going to go with a 3rd Sword Dance. Take what the game's going to give us. Alright, so fully buffed, we definitely can out-heal the damage now. So Star Raptor appears to be a much better option than Tauros for this build. Even without a healer. If we had a healer, it would be like piece cake. Star Raptor gets wrecked by that Stone Edge, clearly. So criticals, full damage, yeah, plenty of And you're going to use Crunch and get the defensive down? No, you better not. That's just rude. He does not use Crunch very much because it's a resisted move, so that is usually not an issue. That would just be really, really frustrating after finally getting the full setup, because we have reset this a few times and then eventually gave up on Tauros completely and started trying to get a healer along with the Intimidator because we're just that close to being able to finish that setup. We just sort of run into an issue where we can't get the third Sword Dance or whatnot. In this case, he missed. But I think even if he didn't miss that one Stone Edge, we would have been okay because of how fast Staraptor is going down. I mean, look, he's -4 and Staraptor's still getting knocked out really quickly. So if you're going to use the Samurott build, get Staraptor as your Intimidator, because he's clearly the win factor for this one. It's probably the best NPC to have because he's getting wrecked, which is what you need. So there goes the shield. We're fully buffed, so we don't need to do anything. We're just going to keep doing damage. This would be an easy win from here, unless something really crazy happens. He does double attack at this point, so, you know, anything's possible. It's never a guaranteed. Should be one more for the win. And he missed. Sweet. All right, so there you have it. After a few resets, no more than a few, we gave up on the Tauros build completely. Staraptor is the key for the Samurott build to win. I would say it's a much better key even for all of them. So if you get Staraptor locked into your party, you're good to go. There you go. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, just because this was a frustrating video to make and we reset it a few times, etc. Hit the sub button if you've not. Let me know what other builds you're using, because I really do want to try some other stuff. Got a few other things in the works, but hey, see you in the next one.